to the records, according to Maury, you niggas are pussy. Because you're not putting in no kind of work after Trayvon Martin. You're not martyring your motherfucking victims. They're doing it in the Middle East. They're doing it in Korea. They're doing it all around the world. You take one of their facts. You niggas need to get your conversations and your lingo and the shit that you stand for in a more secure place, because a lot of the paradigms the motherfuckers even would try. The thug paradigm is over. The gangster paradigm never even existed. You nigga, you're not Bumpy Johnson. You didn't come from that era. So that was gangsters. You niggas are not gangsters. The thug era is that paradigm has crashed. It's done. It's analog. And a lot of you niggas are existing in old paradigms. And when that ship sinks, you're sinking with it. Some of you niggas is in a Cosby paradigm of that era. That era is come to a close. So a lot of these old heads of the Cosby paradigm, the motherfuckers who got dirty dicks, who were abusive, who were raping women and touching children and doing all kind of stuff, your time is coming to an end. And I'm not shitting on Bill Cosby. I'm just speaking about that prototype or that archetype. He represents a paradigm. Fucking with white women that look like men and whatnot. Fuck out of here. Running behind these Beckys. Remember, who saw the Quincy Jones Netflix series? Did you see the Quincy Jones? Quincy is an icon. I fucks with Quincy, and I don't know what happened with him and Tupac and all of that Batiman shit that they were talking about. Could he be a funny guy? Maybe. You know what I mean? A lot of them niggas in Hollywood, they play with Typhonian energy, meaning that they play with their prostate, and they play with their, you know what I mean? They play with anal chaos magic, right? So he might be one of them niggas. Who the fuck knows? But one of the things that I do know is this. This is how you clean up your legacy. And this is what Cosby didn't do. Documentaries, docu-series, or documentaries, and you telling your story is a way for you to exonerate yourself from any of your sins. Meaning that if I tell my story in 2 hours and I omit or I leave out some shit, nigga, then fuck out, then and who cares that my story was told? Everything else is gossip. Everything else is speculation. Everything else is speculation because you gotta tell your story. Bill Cosby didn't do a documentary. If Cosby did a documentary the same way that they did the Quincy Jones documentary, he would have had foundation. The Cosby Show is not a documentary. The motherfucking Fat Albert, none of that shit means anything anymore. His whole legacy gets wiped away because the ending of his documentary is that picture that we saw that motherfucker in handcuffs in his goddamn his mugshot and whatnot. If he would have funded a documentary where he was able to tell his story and admit, you know what, I was fucking on Camille with transvestites and hermaphrodites and ugly motherfucking Beckys and whatnot, and you know what, I'm guilty of that, and don't judge me. I had a weakness for white bitches because I come from the era where we couldn't even sit with white women. We couldn't even go with white women. We couldn't even sit on the bus next to white women. So when integration happened, all of us was fucking white women. You see that when you go and watch the Quincy Jones documentary. It explains the mentality of what happened back in those days. But with Quincy, that nigga wasn't with no transvestites. He went all the way to the Nords. He went to the Nordic bitches. He was fucking bitches from Sweden. He was like, if I'm gonna get a Becky, I'm gonna get the top Beckys. I'm gonna get pure-blooded Beckys. I'm not gonna fuck trailer trash. I'm not gonna fuck transvestites like Bill Cosby and all these niggas. That nigga was fucking he was fucking with Nordics. You know what I mean? He was putting seeds in Nordic bitches. You know what I mean? Like that nigga was not playing with the white chicks. Like, you know what I mean? It was a Becky by his side. What was her name? Peggy Lipton and all of them. You know what I mean? Peggy Lipton. He wasn't with no fat ass white chick that you get on the back of the motherfucking a rent-a-bride and whatnot. He wasn't fucking with them. Jabba the Hutt looking ass crackers and whatnot. You niggas be fucking with white bitches mixed with cow, moo, and all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Doja Cat. You niggas be fucking with the moo. You know what I mean? This got, you know what I'm saying? Cow tippers and whatnot. Like the white chicks you niggas be rolling with. have no remorse for you niggas. Like, y'all need to step your pink toe game up. If you're gonna go into the cave, at least come out with something worthwhile. Like, goddamn, you missed the Becky and grabbed the dog. Goddamn it! Like, look at the shit that y'all be rolling with. No, you scraping the bottom of the pot. The motherfucking rule is to skim the cream off the crop. To get the cream off of the top, nigga. You niggas is getting the rice from the corners of the pot. How about that? You know what I mean? How about that? And got the nerve to be trying to rollerblade through 2/5 stunting with your cave Becky, and that bitch got broader shoulders than you. Huh? She looked like J.J. Wyatt and all of that. Get the fuck out of here. That bitch looked like she play on the Texans. You know what I'm saying? Really? Really? So shout out to Quincy Jones for at least getting him a Becky that looks like a Becky from the comic books. You know what I mean? At least the bitches look like a Becky from Star Trek. At least. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed the bitch from Mod Squad. He was not playing with you niggas. You know what I mean? He was not playing. So, he showed you the mentality of Black Hollywood during the time when they allowed black men to fuck white women. Them niggas went batshit crazy. And then Hugh Hefner was the big homie to them. So he had them niggas in the grotto. He had them in the Playboy Mansion. Frank Sinatra had them niggas in Vegas getting head from Ginger, from Casino. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's what was going on. And the same way that these young girls are out here fighting on Instagram, slurping it up, selling box, allowing niggas to fly them out and run trains on them for a little bit of Molly, right? A little bit of Cash App, a little bit of fucking Perky, a little bit of lean, a little bit of ecstasy. That's the same shit that them white chicks was doing in the 60s and the 70s. Are you fucking crazy? Are you niggas? I mean, come on. Do you know what white girls is doing on the road right now to niggas? They're eating niggas alive. You know what I mean? These young niggas, they eating niggas up on the road. You go to Nebraska on tour. You niggas pull up to Utah on tour. You don't even gotta be the rapper, nigga. You could be the weed roller. You're gonna get your nuts eaten by a white girl. Facts. They doing the same thing that they were doing to Cosby. And instead of taking Quaaludes, they taking little fucking Molly. They taking a little bit of the Perkies. They taking a little bit of the Adderall. They taking a little bit of motherfucking Xannies. And they staying up all night and sucking niggas off until they nosebleed. So they're going to be prosecuting you niggas in 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, when they're like 50, looking like they 90. You know what I mean? Looking like Barbara Bush, and they're like 40 and shit. You like, damn, that nigga fucked that old white woman? Yeah, she was like, you know what I mean? She didn't look like that 20 years ago. It's still happening. It's still happening. And I didn't hear nobody tell these young dumb niggas to be precautious, these young retarded ass niggas to be precautious in their sexual exploitations of white bitches after the Cosby verdict. Nobody gave out the SOS. All you woke niggas on Instagram, all you fake deep niggas and woke niggas, you niggas didn't tell these young niggas to hold their nuts and to prepare for the motherfucking, prepare for the sexual purge that the Me Too movement is gonna levy on all of you niggas, from your catcalling all the way to your exploits on these Beckys, ravishing the Beckys. Nigga, that's gonna become a crime. Real talk, that's gonna become a crime. So, you niggas need to get off of that. You motherfuckers better get off of that, because I promise you, they're gonna pull up old snaps. You niggas is getting head on Snap. You niggas is running trains on the gram. You niggas is getting sloppy toppy on Facebook Live. All of that shit is gonna haunt you in the future. Facts. And you're doing it to white girls. And that's no offense. I'm not taking anything against our sisters and whatnot, but it seems that the Beckys are a little more sexually willing to exploit themselves on social media with black men. That's the shit. That's the move right now, nigga. That is if you don't know, now you know. That is a wave. That is a wave. Real talk. You might not know because you niggas might be in a box where you're dick riding these conscious weirdos and you don't even know what's going on in the world. You're worrying about if the fucking earth is flat. You're worrying about all of the shit that doesn't even matter. You're not even getting to the bag. You're not worrying about how to make your life better. You're not worrying about how to fucking make your children happy. You're not worrying about how to make your business pop. You're not worrying about how to motherfucking put the ops into the motherfucking triple darkness. You niggas worrying about some bullshit. You niggas is worrying about all of the wrong shit. But meanwhile, in the knuckle dragger nigga world, where your children are, because you like, yo, red pill, I don't got nothing to do with me. But every time I'm on Instagram, you niggas is putting pictures up, and you niggas got old ass kids. I'm like, goddamn, I thought she was 30. How is her child 20? It be women that's like, yo, I want to give a birthday shout out to my son. He's 21. I'm like, Ma, you're 31. What the fuck happened? Like, you got some explaining to do. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all got old ass teenagers or niggas got like, yo, I got a son. He's 40. Like, Ma, you're like, I didn't even know that you had like, you got a whole fucking team. You got like the starting five and shit. And you're like 40, but you got a starting five. No, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying my observations. So while you neglecting these little niggas, they running around in the Juice world. They running around in the Uzi world. They running around in the fucking Trippie Redd world. They're running around in the Turner world. They popping pills. And when I look at the picture of these little young of their children, they are following the same I got a child. I know the archetype. I know the prototype. I could tell by the haircut. I could tell by the fact that they're wearing the motherfucking joggers. I could tell by the sneakers that they wear where their minds is at. I'm at that level where I could read a little nigga aura by their pictures and whatnot. I could tell if the nigga like white bitches or not just by the picture. So I'm looking at the children of a lot of people in the consciousness and their offspring and their progeny, and they're beautiful, and they're beautiful children. Don't get it fucked up. Beautiful children, lovely children, and they all have monumental potentials. And I understand the conflict of having a child when you're a conscious person, because I was a troubled teen. I embarrassed Mama Pill. I embarrassed my father Wayne. I embarrassed my aunties. I embarrassed my family when me and my brother was running around, getting locked up, running around, fucking with the thoughts, running around, doing a lot of shit, having guns in the house, all kind of shit. So I understand. My mother was conscious, and I was looking at her like, you crazy. You need to get a fucking job. What are you doing eating celery all of the time? And what is this, kale? Like, this was me when I was a teenager. I'm like, what is this Dr. Sebi guy smoking weed and he's mad loud. He wants to teach. He needs to put some shoes on. This nigga's always barefoot. Like, get the fuck out of here. I wasn't sold when I was younger to that conscious shit. It looked like a struggle to me. It looked like something that was punishment. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to wear this polo. I'm going to fuck these. I'm going to go ahead and fuck with these bras. I'm going to listen to some Jodeci. I'm going to go ahead and listen to some Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Dre Day. You know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and rock this Tommy Hilfiger. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the art. I'm going to go to the tunnel. This new artist named Biggie. This nigga is from around the way. I'm going to go fuck with this nigga named Biggie. You know what I mean? Junior Mafia. They got a little shorty with them, Little Kim. She's telling the girls to suck dick. She's telling the girls to take it in the buns. She's telling the girls to give the pussy up like it's nothing. And she actually helped the body count. Little Kim and Foxy Brown helped a lot of niggas get pussy in the 90s. Real talk. They changed the tides. You couldn't get head back in the days. You know what I mean? That shit was an anomaly. Getting neck, like sloppy toppy, like that. You know what I mean? You had to be real special to get neck. When after they came out, that was almost like a requirement. So, you know, they changed the game. And that's how I know the power of influence that the artists have. So if you're a conscious parent and you got a teenager and they looking at you like you wild lame and they don't want to hear nothing that you got to say and they're rebelling, nigga, I was that teenager. So welcome to the motherfucking club. Don't give up on them. Don't throw them away. Don't be so fucking arrogant with your goddamn yoni eggs and your meditations that you allow the system in the streets to eat these little niggas alive. Because you're going to regret it later on when they put your ass in a motherfucking group home and you know, and put a yoni egg right there on your night table. You know what I'm saying? A used yoni egg on your night table and tell you, get, you know, good riddance and all of this crazy shit, because they're going to rebel against you further if you throw them away. Don't throw them away. You may have a child who is gay. You may have a child who is alternative lifestyle. Don't throw your fucking child away. Even though you can't hear when they fart. I heard Cat Williams. Cat Williams said that about Kevin Hart. He said, these weird niggas, you can't even hear when they fart. You know what I mean? The grippers are gone. So, don't throw them away, though. Don't throw your seeds away. Do not throw them away. Let them do your hair and your nails for you, but don't throw them away. Don't neglect them. Don't turn your backs on them. Stay doing, focus on you, though. Focus on you. Focus on your edification. Focus on you bigging up. Focus on you getting rid of certain demons. If your child is not allowing you to evolve and to grow and to transform, right? Then maybe you need to reach out to a brother such as myself for some consultation, or maybe you need to reach out to a Dr. Phil Valentine. Maybe, you know, maybe reach out to somebody with a doctor in front of their names. You know, if you don't think that I'm qualified, reach out. But I'm doing consultations. If we talk about your child, I'm charging by the minute. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know that up front. I don't do no more free talks, and you know what I mean? I'm not doing that anymore. We're gonna do this like professions, because this is intellectual property. You understand? We're gonna treat this shit the way that it should be treated. Respect my motherfucking mind the same way that I respect yours. You know what I'm saying? If you come over and you running the tab up, I'm gonna pay you your $40. I'm just playing. Nah, real talk, I'm just playing. But you know, don't throw your seed away. Please, take it from me. Do not throw your seed away. Don't judge them. Don't be mad at them. They actually came here to fuck up and to fail forward and to learn from their mistakes. You be the teacher of the mistakes. You just sit back and be the professor of how to get past your mistakes, how to fail forward, and how to learn from your mistakes. Because you made mistakes, so why can't they make mistakes? You learned by hitting your head, so why can't they hit their head? You learned the hard way, so why can't they learn the hard way? If it made you who you are, then why can't they be who the fuck they came to be? Because they didn't necessarily incarnate into this world to be your child, to motherfucking be sheltered by you, and to basically not learn from life and the lessons that life has to offer. You are there to equip them with the weaponry. You are there to equip them with the tool belt. Send your fucking child into the world with a Batman tool belt, meaning that they should have all of the tools at their disposal, a utility belt. They should have all of the motherfucking tools at their disposal in order to get past. They should have a skeleton key to pick the lock. Yeah, their education is a skeleton key. 25. Money is a skeleton key to pick the motherfucking lock to all of these doors that these crackers and these hateful ass niggas and everybody else who's trying to keep us out of motherfucking rooms that got bags in it, right? Money and knowledge is a skeleton key to pick the lock. They should have a utility belt. Oh, you out there, you got a gay son? Well, you should give that nigga some herbs in his utility belt. Because if they get AIDS, or if they get STDs, or if they get syphilis, or if they get gonorrhea, or any of these new diseases that's coming out, these killer viruses, they should know how to fucking heal themselves. I'm losing wild money on this fucking stream giving you niggas this cloth talk. That shit is bothering me. Yo, Jack. Y'all can catch, Nova, catch him at the table? God damn. I must have lost about $100 already.
Who?
Me.
You made 100?
No, I must have lost $100. I'm looking at mad niggas run to my table while I'm on this live. They ain't buy because I'm not there.
Yeah, you got some tens, right?
No. Yeah, I got cards. Damn, where the fuck is my cards?
Business, man.
My brother.
Like 4 different cards.
I got mad. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck my cards were.
Like a motherfucker.
So, now I'm not rolling up. I was giving somebody some business cards. So, we have to equip our children with utility belts. These utility belts, if you could teach your child how to code, I'm trying my best to teach my child how to develop video games. That nigga loves Fortnite, right? He loves Fortnite. When I say nigga, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. I don't want to rub anybody in the wrong way when I'm throwing out around the N-bomb. Nigga, nigga, nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, okay? That's what I'm talking about. My naga or my negus, right? Sister Ajna broke down some shit for me last night that was profound. She gave me the cycle of man. She said we start out as niggas, then we boys, right? So in New York, they was calling each other nigga, nigga, nigga. Then they start saying, what up, boy, boy, boy? So that's an evolution. Then from boy, you become man or my guy. And then from there, we get into all of that king stuff. And then, if you're lucky, if you're so lucky that your God principle or that principle of the God gene is reflective, then you become God. Because God is in action. God is in action. Is what you do. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you maintain yourself. It's the things that you do. So, nigga, we all start out as niggas. In the wilderness of North America, I don't know too many. Well, we born God, but you know what I mean. In this westernized society, in this white man's world, they, that sometimes we start out as a nigga, we move up the charts. So we collectively should be equipping. When I say collectively, I mean our purpose, some of our purpose, some of our mission statement, a percentage of our goals should be to equip our progeny, our seeds, who we gave birth to, who we brought into this reality, who we brought into this world. We should be equipping them with the tool belts to and empower them and enable them to navigate through society and through this world, right? Unmolested. Unmolested. Yeah, I'm on 125. Come through. Pull up. Unmolested. That's what we should be doing. The stream is about to end. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to do a stream later on. You know what I'm saying? But this was a powerful stream. I want to thank everybody for pulling up. I'm about to drop my Cash App in this motherfucking chat. How about that? I'm going to be that arrogant to drop my Cash App.